calling for all white men to stand up. I'm calling for the white women to start speaking up for their men.
Y'all get with a white man for his money. You bold with it. Talk about it. Flaunt it. There's a whole woman viral on Facebook and TikTok because she's with this white man and she's literally clearly stating this. She got with him for her. She was shaking ass before she got with him, and now she's with him, and I feel bad for him. It's like boo boo.
If I'm walking down the street and I see a black man with a white woman, there's a weakness in him.
Ooh. I say any day of the week, if I see a black man with a white woman, I'm like, that's that deep ass self-hate, my nigga. You need to do something about that, right?
Pay the fuck attention.
Real rock from the rock. An unusual musical happening in a most unusual place.
Yeah.
The state prison.
Yeah. Big bass. Take out the trash. Count the money. Get the bag. Talk that shit. Run that bag. I'm your dad. Put out the ass.
Big Bass Life with another informative video, man. Today we're going to dig in. There's this white woman that are calling black women to the circle. And it's going viral. This woman is calling black women out, bragging about having a white man as a flex and not taking in consideration that white women date black men for a whole different set of reasons. Whether you believe it or not is up to you. But I have a collection of videos to kind of prove a point on both sides. The side that I'm choosing, which you already know, of course, we have a lot of black women that are misrepresenting all of black women. Just a very few that date out of their race. But there's a typical flex that comes with it. But also, you have black women who don't date out of that race, do not speak up on it. They speak up on black men that date outside of that race. But there's a point to be made for both sides. But check this video out and I'll be back with my commentary.
Y'all get with a white man for his money. You bold with it. Talk about it. Flaunt it. There's a whole woman viral on Facebook and TikTok because she's with this white man and she's literally clearly stating this. She got with him for her. She was shaking ass before she got with him, and now she's with him, and I feel bad for him. It's like boo boo. Okay, that's how you want to live. The reason why black women get with white men and the reason why white women get with black men is different. We get with men to love them and we help build them. Y'all get with white men to take from them and have a success that you never earned.
You know why we like y'all's black men? Because they not y'all's black men. They're not. You don't own shit. And it kind of started, way back in the day. Since we got to go way back there. You know how we were separated and there was some still sneaky stuff going on, right? But as, things evolved, got better. We started to mingle together, and that made a lot of us white and black folk happy. It did. And then we got to mingle together even more, and I think that the black man and the white woman just liked each other. I just think they liked each other. And you're mad about it?
Her group of friends, and the girl asked, do you have a problem with black men dating white women? And some of them were like, yeah, some of them said no. And then she went on to say, well, my bigger question would be, why do the white women feel like they need to date black men? And then she went and explained like, oh, it's because of the kids, and they want the kids to look a certain way. Not sure I agree with that, but still we're moving on, because the point of this of this lady's video is she gets to the end and she says, we need to have more conversations like this because they're not being had anymore. It's called staying in your own lane. Stay the fuck in your own lane. If you don't like to date outside of your race, that's great. I love that for you. Stay the fuck in your own lane. If you are a black girl that wants to date a white man, go for it. If you're a black girl that wants to date a Hispanic man, Go for it. If you're a white woman that wants to date a black man, go for it. You get the point, correct? Got it. It's called minding your own fucking business and staying in your own lane. What does a white and a black man's relationship, how does that affect you? How does that affect you? That is the most mind-blowing part of this whole entire like social media with me and Shane. And when I post him on my social media and I get all the comments, I'm like, how the fuck is my relationship an inconvenience to your life? Make it make sense.
Well, she has a lot of points in this video, but what I want to do is get to the brother that is talking about relationship. He's giving relationship advice. And in the meantime, take a look at his woman, how she's looking at him with that gaze in her eyes. It's like a look that, unfortunately for a lot of us, we don't get that. We don't get that look. That look is one in a million. That means you are putting it down. But anyway, let's get to this video.
Action, right? He might not have big action going to school because he might not have been as attractive, or he might have been overweight or whatever. A white woman will look past all that and she will like him for him. Really like him. I'm talking about really like him, right? And a man could feel when a woman, I said no money involved. I said, we'll get to the money. I'm talking about situations where there's no money. It's just what I like. A white woman will like a man that a black woman or the culture might feel is not handsome. And she'll really like him. And he will feel it. He will feel really loved and liked for real, right? And that feeling of his love and like have caused Tim to want to stay with those type of women because he feels unloved by his own. So I said the expectations, you guys said you thought white woman has more expectations. No, they don't. They just have different expectations, but it is not more expectation. It's just a whole different perspective of how they're looking, and they will attach to that man and love him. Not about no money either. So when I said the unloved black man is because in the community at this modern time, women have positioned themselves for this high expectation of what they want. Very, very high. She could be a woman that don't even have it all together, but she still has a high expectation of what she wants. That's embedded. People might say the audacity of black women, but they got it. You know where it comes from? It didn't just manifest all of a sudden. It is because of what they've gone through. It is the trauma and the life that they've had to live, right? And now they have an expectation. It's like a payment plan. I'm telling you where it's coming from. And I'm telling you why they feel like they feel, right? Malcolm X said the most disrespected woman upon the face of the earth is the black woman. And so now there's a pushback from her, and that pushback has created a sense of expectation. Why Kevin Samuels was so popular, because it wasn't that he wasn't telling the truth. He just didn't offer any solutions, but he was telling the truth, right? But there needs to be some solutions. I bring the solutions, so I don't focus on the problem. I'm focusing on the solutions. That's where we differ. You see? So I'm just trying to break some things down to you. So why is it that black men like white women? Because they feel loved. Wow. If you've had an experience with a white woman, there's no barriers that you're going to have to go through with her. If she likes you, she's going to show you. She's going to be there for you. You might not even be well equipped in your manhood. You might be somebody that want to use somebody, want to just get something or whatever. And you'll be able to do that to her. Black women often say, oh, he don't want no black woman because you can't get away with what you can get away with that white woman. We've been saying it for decades within the community. You can't get away with all that stuff with me, but you're going to go over to that white woman because they're going to let you get away with all that. But their culture has developed support. They have. Listen, as reckless as Trump has been, when the vote came in, they were saying how all these educated white women would not vote for Trump, that it would be mostly uneducated whites, right? Like those are the supporters of Trump, but the educated, sophisticated white woman would not vote for Trump. And they did. and people were in shock. I wasn't in shock. I know the culture will come back home, right? Because let me tell you, this is the educated, sophisticated white woman that voted for Trump. Why she came back home. Because she might not like the way Trump goes about doing things, but if it advantages her people, her children, she coming back home. At the end of the day, it's going to advantage mine. She coming back home. I might not like how he is. They might not be racist or none of that. But at the end of the day, they're not going to go against their own interests of what advantages them. So they came home and supported Trump because at the end of the day, his policies were going to advantage them, America first, which means white people first, right? So I understood exactly why they came home and everybody else was tripping. But I was like, no, that was easy to see, right? Because they're thinking about their kids and they're thinking about advantage in life. See what I'm saying? So I'm saying that to say this, that a black woman will say, you can get away with that white girl, but you can't get away with that with me. But it's built within them to come home. Like with the Trump situation, right? The support was automatic, came right back to support. That's how they do with black men. And even though these dudes be showing up, they be showing up raggedy to these white women, just like they do these black women. But the support is embedded in the white woman. And though there will be a connection to this white woman probably all of his life. Because one thing he knows is that no matter what he gets away with, no matter he might not be fit and all that, right? He knows one thing, that she will support him. She is going to see about him and support him, right? And that's embedded in her culture, which is why those educated, sophisticated white women came back and voted for Trump. So now when I asked you, do black women have a different criteria than a white woman concerned a black man? I wanted you to understand absolutely, right? So there's a lot of black men that feel unloved because in modern times, because of my trauma, because of what I've gone through as a black woman, what I'm saying, how black women will think about it, there's a debt you owe me. That's how they feel. And I agree. There is a debt that you owe me, right? And so what it does is instead of the support being the foundation of the women or the culture, it is payment.
Hypocrisy in what a lot of these women are saying is just crazy. And that's what a lot of black men are dealing with. A lot of times our relationship issues are with the hypocrisy. We don't mind looking at ourselves in the mirror and trying to better ourselves and get ourselves together. But a lot of black women, they're either going to shit on black men or they're going to put the blame. They're going to lay the blame at our feet.
I say any day of the week, if I see a black man with a white woman, I'm like, that's that deep ass self-hate, my nigga. You need to do something about that, right? Flip that same coin. I see my sister with a man, I'm gonna say girl, go where you loved. So I get that. And I can honestly say that's a bias I probably need to check. Do I plan on checking it today? Hell no.
You need to.
Do I plan on checking it in 10 years? Probably hell no. I don't.
If I'm walking down the street and I see a black man with a white woman, there's a weakness in him.
Ooh.
Something in him is weak. See a black woman with a white man, despite all the historical context that we know that sits behind that, I think, she must have got she's tired. Like she must have got so fed up that she's getting to rest now.
When I find out a black man has a white wife or a white girlfriend, my entire perspective about them changes. And at the top of the list, I can't take them seriously because they don't take their life seriously.
Am I crazy for saying I will not date a black man that dates white women? And I'm not saying like you can have never dated a white woman. I'm just saying if you continuously date white women more than you date black women, I don't want to date you.
I feel about interracial.
White women, if they date a black man, dead wrong. But if a black woman find her a rich white man, right on, sister. Black power.
When the slave master was dominating, I trust he was dominating the woman as well. When we were here in the hells of North America enslaved, you weren't getting dominated by the black man. What you need to get independent from, love? When you came out of slavery, were you being dominated by the black man? No, the black man was barely in control of himself. He wasn't dominant in the society. And what do you mean you want to get out and be independent? Were you a homemaker? Were you a stay-at-home mom? Probably not, because black people mostly never had incomes like that to sustain that life model at large scale. So you're basically rebelling against something that never was real in your life. The woman says, well, the money or the man? I'll take the money. I guess Benjamin Franklin is a little bit more reliable than, fill in the blank, right? But if you actually have tribe, people who care about you, you have strong families, that you can always rely on and take to the bank. These are the things that have destructed our communities. And community or tribe is very important. You can always rely on that. If you're actually in a tribe, we'll be forced to take care of each other. There'll be necessity. They say necessity is the mother of invention. What we need to invent is the black family because it's currently dead. Of course, my heart goes out to people who are struggling, but I think mostly they're not struggling as much as they think they're struggling. This is really where they're struggling. This is where the real poverty is, in the mind. It's not in the pocket. And so I say, get away those SNAP benefits. SNAP has destroyed black families. They're coming from a people and from a government that's never loved us. And we need to start getting back to the basics. So I actually celebrate. I think it's a holiday. It's a holiday when he cut off them benefits. So in terms of black people, if we're just talking about black people, we have it. In fact, we're the wealthiest black people on planet Earth. So we have it. And there's something called civil society. Civil society fills in the gap where government is not doing the work. And the truth is, government's original mandate is not to do all this extra stuff. It's to do the things that will be of common benefit. Government's job is not to reallocate capital. So what should government do? Roads, bridges, because you don't build bridges. But what we must stop doing is believing so deeply in black inferiority and white supremacy that we think that we cannot do for ourselves.
White women are the only group of women that will not ask for your money outright up front. Every other group does this. Prime example is at a bar. You go up to a woman, have a chat for 20 seconds, and they ask you, are you going to buy me a drink? Never had a white woman do that to me. But I have had black women, Asian women, Indian women, Mexican women all do that multiple times. So shout out to the white queens for not begging.
After like 10 minutes into a conversation, like, oh, he only dates white girls. Or he dates black girls, but it's the Candace Owens types of black girls. Shut the fuck up. I don't have a racial preference. I don't. If I had it my way, I'd have a woman from every ethnic group. Infinity whores. I have a class preference. I don't date women that get into fist fights at Walmart. I don't date women who have been kicked off planes before. But that could be any race. Okay, I've never understood guys that are like, oh, Dr. Umar is just going to have to understand. Why are you thinking about another man when you're inside a puss? Can you guys stop assuming that I only date white women because I look like this and talk like this? Can you maybe stop?
All right, it's all come together for me. Black women who love, marry, have children with white men, that is race play to black men. That's what's hitting for me. So when I hear them, when I hear bed wench and all these things applied, it's black women who have been in relationships with white men, built lives with white men, and it's essentially regulated as they have abandoned blackness, black people, black excellence, right? Black men can tell a white woman to call him a whole bunch of N-words, and he still can lead us to freedom. That's the issue. A black woman loving a white man is the same thing as a black man having a white woman say, put a big black baby in me, from the perspective of black men. That's the issue.
If it's not us protecting them, it's us not stepping up. It's us not being financially stable. It's us being mentally unsound. It's us not being spiritually capable. It's always an excuse. And the one thing I know about our women is accountability. We don't take accountability. That's why you have issues with songs like Spin That. You can have a song called Spin That with a woman who is linked to a brother who has sexual issues. And if a lot of y'all seen his video, you'll see why he has sexual issues. But a lot of us men or we have to take flights overseas. We have to look for better bargaining. It's almost like you digging in a rotten barrel and you looking for a few good apples. And it takes you, some men it takes forever. Because a lot of men, almost 40% of us, 45%, something like that are childless, that don't have children. So let that sink in. Let that sit with your spirit for a minute. What do you think? What say you, fam? Called a white queen. The white queens out here and the black queens out here. With the white queens out here, and that's what the brother called her, a white queen. The white queens out here and the black queens out here. Which one you siding with? White queens out here and the black queens out here. Which one you siding with? Anyway, this has been Big Bad's Life with another informative video, man. Like, comment, subscribe, man. Until next time, alright.
She said I'm broke and dusty. I ain't got no muster. Women, they don't want me, honey. She living hot, girl summers. Please leave us alone. We gone. We in Colombia, Brazil, when in Rome, bet I roam into Thailand. DR, South America, we on. Now they screaming, bro, you should come home. Hey, I'm the dude in school, she said I was corny. Grew up so cool, Michael B. Jordan. Had a black woman, thought I was sporty. She dated father and son. She so phony. She thinks she got balls, that's just Virginia. Sex is determined by what go in ya. This song here, it might offend ya. I think the wig too tight, girl, that a rental. Black men deserve to be happy. You got daddy issues, I'm not your pappy. Look into mirror, your hair is nappy. Just be yourself. But you don't wanna be you. Yo, I went down to the post office, got my passport. I'm through with taking shots at you off on the half court. Got a real 10 who tell me every day I'm the shit. You leave out the matrix, you waiting, I gotta split. Walking on the beach with my type shit. Stop digging in the trash, go get you some nice shit. She said I'm in dusty. I ain't got no mustard. Women, they don't want me, honey. Ooh. She living hot, girl summers. Please leave us alone. We gone. We in Colombia, Brazil, when in Rome, bet I roam into Thailand. South America, we on. Yeah. Now they screaming, bro, you should come home. Remember the corny dude said he ain't shit. He in Brazil, now multiple bad bitch. He up in Thailand, bubbled out the wrist. Up in Medellin, couple bad chicks. Way down in DR, plenty of Cardi sick. Please leave us alone, we get it. Man ain't spending money on you, you feeling shitty. Man ain't even checking for you, fix the titties. Fake women talking about real when a fitty. It's feeling real cold outside, say you was with it. Them girl trips ain't hitting the same, we out the city. We gone, don't call, we ain't shit. Please don't leave a message, I'm busy, we ain't shit. Passport bros, we broke, we ain't shit. Do all the lame shaming you want, this ain't it. Post all the little lies and slander, we ain't shit. Get the plantation bro to talk down, they sick. TikTok opinions online, that don't hit. Remember girl, we corny, broke, and ain't lit. We gone. Big bads on that throne. Best believe, cause it's on. Big bads, you so strong, then get busy, baby. She said I'm in dusty. I ain't got no mustard. Women, they don't want me, honey. Ooh. She living hot, girl summers. Please leave us alone. We gone. We in Colombia, Brazil, when in Rome, bet I roam into Thailand. DR, South America, we on. Yeah. Now they scream.
Talk to Deuce.